Good morning. Welcome to your Tuesday YogaFIT. Thank you for coming. I'm Nico. Check out the rest of our schedule, feelgoodyoga.com/. Oops. Oh. Good morning. Welcome to your Tuesday YogaFIT. I'm Nico. Thank you for coming. Today we got a good one. Yoga. And then some core. We have some exercises that we'll do for timed after that. And then we'll cool it down with some stretches to finish it off and give you a nice well-rounded routine today. You don't need anything other than maybe a strap or a block for some yoga postures that so you can touch your toes or bring the ground up a little bit closer to you. Other than that, nothing, just your body, a smile, and your yoga mat. Maybe some water, always a good thing. So I'll give you a moment to grab a couple of things just in case you didn't and you have them nearby. Otherwise, just sit and breathe just for a few moments. Let's arrive in this position, arrive in this day. All right, let's start off in child's pose just for a little bit. Big toes touch, knees open wide, hips to heels, arms out long. Having the forehead touching the mat, relaxing your neck. Let's do a thread the needle. So we'll take the right arm cross body and then start to twist toward the right shoulder. Keeping your left shoulder coming down. Inhale back to the center. Same thing, other side. Left shoulder threads through. Forehead to floor. And then start to look toward your left shoulder, spinning the right shoulder down. Left shoulder kind of coming up. Inhale back to center. Push back to your child's pose. Find a little more length here. Inhale up to tabletop. Hands under shoulders. Knees under hips. We'll get a few rounds of cat and cow to wake up the spine a little bit. So first, we're going to shoot for your neutral, a little buoyancy in your shoulders, slight round and a slight spread of the shoulder blades away from the spine. Tailbone slightly coming underneath you. Should feel pretty sturdy and comfortable here. Really wide fingers and grip the ground with your fingertips. We'll inhale, start to shift the gaze up, lifting tailbone up, dropping the heart, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Exhale, round, tailbone lengthens, spread your shoulder blades, chin to chest. Inhale through center, all the way up through your cow. Tailbone lifts, gaze up, drop the heart. Exhale, cat. Tailbone lengthens, chin to chest, round your shoulders. Go one more time each direction. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Find your neutral. Let's do some wrist stretches. So we'll find some circles around the wrists, counterclockwise and clockwise. Just take a few each direction. When you're ready, you switch it up. Let's shift on to, let's take a seat on your shins. If you need a pillow or something or a block, sit on that. I'm going to get a couple wrist stretches here. So first, we'll go wrist flexors, fingertips towards your knees, elbow creases pointing forward, wide fingers. Try to keep the palms down, elbows long. Try to shift back into your heels without letting your wrists come up. Grab the ground with your fingers, active hands. Every finger should be working right now. Inhale to center and peel it off gently. Give yourself some wrist circles here just to flush it out a little bit. Maybe you shake it, maybe you shake it, shake it, shake it. Oh yeah, there it is, there it is. Loosen up a little bit. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, now we go to the top. Stretch your wrist extensors, the top of the wrist. Plant the top of the hand down on the ground. Elbow creases rotate forward. This one's going to be a little more intense, so take it slower. Wide fingers, tips of the fingers press into the mat. And exhale, start to find your way toward your heels with your bum. Breathe out the tension. Gently release. Flap it out again. Flap it out. Give yourself some life back into those wrist extensors. All right. Whatever you gotta do to feel it. Feel your body. It's all different, right? We all feel things in different ways. All right, let's plant your hands back on the floor. Wide finger grip. Find your plank. Hands under the shoulders. Tailbone lengthens towards your heels. A slight round of your upper back. Elbow creases rotate forward. Heels drive back to activate the front of the thighs. Grounding through the balls of your feet. Then elongating the crown of your head forward to find a nice long spine. Exhale, push your hips up and back to down dog. Just pedal out the heels. This might be your first down dog, right? Or first kind of stretch of the legs today. Find stillness. Drive the heels down to the floor. Hands strong. Shoulders away from the ears. Elbow creases rotate up toward the ceiling. Gaze forward. Inhale, tiptoe forward. Exhale. Find your forward fold. Maybe you bend the knees here. Let's grab the elbows. Let them hang low. Wobble them to and fro. Bend the knees. Rise up gently, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, extended mountain pose, arms overhead. And exhale, Samastitihi, arms at your side. We'll take a couple rounds of Sun Salutation A to get us moving. All right, stand at the top of your mat. Activate feet. We'll lift inner arch up, and then outer ankle comes up and in to lift the outer arch, trying to find the big toe mound, the pinky toe mound, and the back inside of the heel, finding your triangle, essentially. Inhale, extend the mountain pose, arms overhead. Exhale, we'll find your forward fold. More weight toward the balls of the feet, less in the heels. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the floor, or hands at your shins, flat spine. Exhale, plant the hands on the floor, step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower your body all the way to the floor. Inhale, press into the palms, shoulders back, tailbone lengthens, cobra. Exhale, hips up, back, press into the palms, down dog. Drive the heels down. Look forward, inhale, step or tiptoe forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, gently round it up all the way. Arms overhead. Exhale, release, arms at your side. Feel anything different yet? Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, find your forward fold, round 2, Sun Salutation. Let's bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, plant the left hand under the face, plant the right hand under the face, and inhale, open up to the left. Twist. Extend the fingertips all the way up to the ceiling, try to lengthen through that shoulder. Exhale, forward fold. Other side, straighten right leg, bend left knee, left hand plants under the face. Inhale, open up toward the right. Extend fingers all the way to the ceiling. Push into the palm on the floor, the fingertips, or the block if you have it. Exhale, find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, your plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, lower your chest all the way to the floor. Press into the palms. Inhale for cobra, tailbone lengthens, heart opens. Exhale, hips up, back. Down dog. Gaze forward, tiptoe, top of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Head is last. Arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Standing tall. Wiggle it off a little bit. All right. Sun B. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank position. Now for the rest of the time, we can take chaturangas or you can continue with your cobras. Elbow creases rotate forward. Inhale, we shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows halfway, grazing the sides of your ribs. Flip on top of the feet. Inhale, upward dog, tailbone lengthens. Push into the palms, heart opens. Exhale, strength of your core, brings your hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, drive through the left heel. Exhale, knee to chest, step through. Low lunge just for a moment. Let's feel out this hamstring a little bit here in the back hip flexor before we rise up. All right, check out your feet, hip width apart. With the strength of your core, inhale, we rise up, high lunge. Try to bring your tailbone down. It'll engage your core. Back hip forward, front hip back. My left hip is the one stretching right here. So left hip forward, right hip back. Sink into the hips. A few more breaths. And exhale, plant the hands. Step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, hips up, back, downward dog. Inhale, left leg lifts, drive through the right heel. Get a little deeper stretch to the calf of that foot on the floor. Exhale, knee to chest. Step through. Let's find a few rocks here. Open up the hips a little bit, feel it out. Get ready to inhale. The strength of your core will lift you up. High lunge. Try to find tailbone lengthening down toward the floor. Help your rib cage not puff out. Back hip forward, front hip back. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back, plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows for chaturanga, halfway. Inhale, press into the palms, upward dog. Exhale, hips up, back, downward dog. So the rest of the time, we could step forward, you can jump forward, you could hop forward. But if you do hop, gaze forward in between the hands. We inhale, a launch. Exhale, feet go back down on the floor. Inhale, rise up tall. Warrior twos. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Take your vinyasa. Elbow creases forward. Shift forward, bend elbows halfway. Inhale, press into your palms. Upward dog. Exhale, hips up, back, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, bend the knee, we'll stack hips. We'll stack the knee over the hip, open up through the groin a little bit here, the hip flexor. Try not to let the shoulders twist too much. You're trying to find the twist in your body. Exhale, we'll square off the hips again, and knee to chest, step through. Setting up for warrior two, pivot on back heel, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment. Open up to your left. Gaze through the middle and index finger of the front hand, shoulders down and away from the ears, tailbone lengthens under you. Push into the pinky edge of the back foot to lift that arch and protect the back knee. Activate outside of the front hip or my right hip to keep the knee in line with the second toe. That's the one next to your big toe. Let's take a few of these. Straighten leg for triangle. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, straighten and hold. Exhale, release or reach forward. Keep the tailbone lengthening underneath you. Shoulders aligned with your hips. Reach forward. And then tick-tock arms 6 and 12. Maybe you need your block to put the bottom hand on the floor or just have something to ground into. Exhale, left arm or top arm overhead. Find a nice side stretch. Try to twist your heart open toward the ceiling. Take top back to 6 and 12 if you took that overhead, and then we'll bend into the front knee. Find your extended side angle. Hands on the floor, inside or on the outside of your ankle. We'll open up, arm overhead once again. Inhale, we rise up. Exhale, reverse the warrior, flip the right palm. Exhale, back to warrior two. Inhale, straighten both legs. Toes face forward, a little bit rotated inward. Heels are out. Hands at your hips. Exhale, find your forward fold, wide-legged. Grab the elbows, let it hang like a rag doll. Plant the hands on the floor to be about even with the tips of your toes. Try to find a little deeper fold here. Inhale, we rise up. Hands at your hips. Inhale all the way up. A few skandhasanas here. We'll shift into the left, shift into the right, 3 times in each. Okay? So that foot that you're shifting into might turn out a little bit to help the hip to get deep. Exhale into the left. We can lift the right toes off the floor, sinking into the left hip. Inhale back to center. Exhale, shift into the right knee, bending the hip. You can lift the toes of the left foot. Inhale to center. Or you can take it to where the pinky edge of that straight leg stays down. You're going to feel this a little bit differently. Inhale, center. Exhale, bend into the right knee. I'm keeping my left pinky toes down this time. Inhale, center. One more time each way. Exhale, left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, into the right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway, and then inhale again, all the way. Pivot right foot toward the front of the mat. Exhale, bend the knee, step through. Plank position, we'll take a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows halfway. Flip on top of the feet, press into the palms. Upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Flip onto the feet. Downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg. Bend the knee, stack knee over hip. So left knee trying to stack over the right hip. Try to find shoulders as square as possible. And exhale, start to square off the hips. Inhale, exhale, knee steps through. Pivoting back foot for warrior two. Inhale, rise up to the right side. Push into the pinky toe mound of the back foot to lift your inner arch. Gaze through the middle and index finger of the front hand. Activate outside the left hip. That'll keep your knee aligned with your second toe. Hold. Keep holding. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend back into warrior two. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale, straighten. Hold. Reach forward for the wall in front of you. Reach forward. Reach forward. Tailbone lengthens underneath you. Keep reaching when you can't reach anymore. Hands go down. 6 and 12. Arms overhead. Want to take that side body lengthener. Try to find your chest rotating up toward the ceiling. Drive into the outside of the back heel. Inhale. Exhale. Start to bend into the front knee on your exhale. Either left hand on the inside or the outside of the front ankle. We'll find your extended side angle. Open up heart towards ceiling. Inhale. With the strength of your core, we'll rise up. Reverse your warrior two. Don't put weight on the joint of the leg though, either above or below. Exhale to warrior two. We'll inhale, straighten out the legs. Big toes come to internally rotate slightly. Hands at your hips. I'm doing this the other way, so you're just gonna check my backside out for a little while. Exhale, find your forward fold. Let's go peace finger bind on the big toes. Peace fingers, that's your pointer and middle finger, bind on the big toes. Elbows spread wide. Try to get more weight toward the toes so your heels are almost lifting off the floor. If possible, to reach for your toes. If not, keep what you were doing before with the wide-legged forward fold. This is just to get a little bit deeper into it. Inhale, we'll rise up, halfway lift. Hands at your hips. Inhale, rise all the way tall. We'll go for our Skandasanas a few times in each leg. Shifting right, shifting left, 3 times each side, right? Exhale into right knee. You can either keep the left pinky edge down or start to shift on the heel to lift the toes. You'll find a little more depth in your hip if you do that. Inhale back to center. Exhale, shift into the left hip. You choose your option for the foot. Inhale to center. Exhale, shift into the right foot. Inhale, center. Exhale, shift into the left. Inhale, center. Shift into the right. Inhale, center. Shift into the left. And then we'll pivot off the front ball of the foot or heel to get into your lunge. Exhale, step back, plank. Inhale, shift forward. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Up on top of the feet, press into the palms. Press shoulders away from the ears. Upward dog. Exhale. Strength of your core brings your hips up and back. For down dog. Gaze forward. We'll bend the knees, look in between the hands, step or jump or tiptoe. Inhale, we jump. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up tall. All right, warrior two. Come up with our warrior ones and then twists, and then we'll move on. All right, top of the mat. Inhale, extend the mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Let's go, if possible, gorilla pose. You'll put your hands under the feet, or just keep holding your forward fold, finding a little more depth. Right, palms under the feet. You're going to stretch out a little more of the calf. Try to get more weight toward the toes so your heels are like pretty much lifting. Pull yourself a little deeper into it with your shoulders. I find this to be a little more of a calf stretch, like if you were stretching on a curb or something. Inhale to release. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, plant your hands. We'll take a vinyasa, plank position. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend your elbows halfway, elbows stacking over the wrist. Flip on top of the feet, press into the palms. Upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Downward dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest, step through. Pivot back foot for warrior one, so that's about 45 degrees. Hip width apart. Inhale, strength of your core, rise up. Arms overhead, try to drive into the outside of the back heel. That'll help to protect the inside of the knee. We're trying to rotate back hip forward, front hip back, trying to square off the hips and finding an internal rotation. So outer thigh coming in, inner thigh going back of the back thigh. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, square off the hips and reach forward. We're coming down for your pyramid. Hamstring stretch. Push into the big toe mound of the front foot to protect the back of the front knee here. Don't lose the engagement of that back heel pressing as well. Try to lengthen the crown of your head forward. Pivot on the back foot, bend the front knee, step back, plank, take a vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows, stack elbows over wrist, flip on top of the feet, press into the palms, upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg, all 5 toes point down. Exhale, bend the knee into the chest, step through. Warrior one, back foot, 45 degrees. Inhale, rise up tall. Try to press into the back edge of the back heel. Rotating back hip forward, front hip back. And that internal rotation of the back thigh. A little restricted today after a pretty big hike on Sunday to the top, or approaching the top of Haleakala. Did some bushwhacking. It was fun. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, reaching forward. Reaching forward, and then forward fold over the front leg. Back hip forward, front hip back, trying to square off the hips. Inhale, bend into the front leg. Pivot on the back foot, and then we'll take a vinyasa. Exhale, step through, or step back. Plank position, inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, stack elbows over wrist. Flip on top of the feet, press into the palms, upward dog. Exhale, hips up and back. Strong hands still, don't forget. Drive the heels down. Make your way back to the top of the mat. Step, jump, hop. Try to float, try to jump every time. That's how you'll get better. Gazing between the hands. Inhale, buoyancy in the hips and the knees. We lift. Exhale, takes you down. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Let's take a bicep forward fold here. So we'll go reverse bind or behind you, palms together. Shoulders away from the ears. Try to lift the palms away from the bum. Exhale, forward fold. And relax your hands down. Plant the hands. We'll take a step back. Your plank. Vinyasa. Only a couple more. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, bend elbows. Top of the feet. Press into the palms. Upward dog. You can always take cobras. Exhale, hips up, back down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to chest. Keep the left hand on the floor. Right foot in front. Inhale, twist toward the right. Trying to keep the right hip down as you twist through your middle of your back. With the strength of your core, we're going to inhale and rise up to an active twist. Right? Find your footing. Inhale, rise up, active twist toward the right. Couple breaths here. Drop the right hand toward the inside of the left thigh. We'll inhale, left arm overhead. Nice little side body stretch through the hip flexor. Exhale, twist left tricep to outside of right knee. That front leg. Palms at heart center. We press into the palms. Twist. Press into the palms. Twist. Back heel drives. Long and strong back leg. For a little extra, you can open up the arms. Exhale. Hands back at heart center. Plant the hands on the floor. Take your vinyasa. Final one. Inhale, shift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, flip feet, upward dog. Exhale, hips up, back, down dog. Same thing, other side. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to chest, step through. Left foot in front, right hand on the floor, under the shoulder. Inhale, open toward the left. Try to keep left hip down. Strength of your core. Inhale, active twist toward the left. Too much twisting. Hands at heart center. Exhale, try to get right tricep on the outside of left thigh. Palms at heart center. Press into palms. Try to find hands at your sternum center. Inhale, we could open up. Try to find a little more in your twist. Inhale, back to center. Smile. Plant the hands on the floor. Step back. Plank. Push back to down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Get your way to the top of the mat, however you do it. And rise it up. Release. All right. Sip water if you need it. Short break. We got some core. We got some core today. And we'll go core. We'll go in 3 other exercises. All right. First one, we got Navasana bicycles. These are all going to be timed for 30 seconds. Let me get my trusty stopwatch. So we're lifting. Option 1 is holding, arms up or arms down, right? Holding. Option 2, hands behind the head, left elbow to right knee, right elbow to left knee. We twist, we tap, twist and tap. Leg long, leg bent. 30 seconds. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Opposite elbow, opposite knee, high bicycle. Use your breath, go with your movement. Halfway. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Side plank crunches. So this one, we're on a forearm side plank. Elbow under the shoulder. The pinky edge of the foot that's on the floor is really pushing into the ground, right? Because you're going to have one leg on the floor. Option 2 is half lift. So the knee is on the floor instead of the ankle, right? But we're here. Arm overhead, leg lift, knee to elbow, open back up, knee to elbow, right? We're going 30 seconds here. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, lift, and crunch, elbow to knee. Push into the pinky toe edge of the foot on the floor, or your knee is on the ground, your hips are lifting. 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Release. Same thing other side. Set yourself up, elbow under the shoulder, ankle, knee, hip, shoulder in the same line. In 3, 2, 1, lift and crunch. Push into the pinky edge of the foot on the floor. Don't forget to protect your knee. Almost there. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice. Plank malasanas. I love these ones. And then when I start doing them, I'm like, damn, that was hard. All right, we got plank to malasana. Plank position to start. Either step, step back into the hips, do the alternating step. So one foot first and the other one next. Or we're jumping back and forth, plank to malasana. Make sure your back doesn't sag when you jump back. Super tight core, strong shoulders pushing away from the floor, right? Tailbone lengthens. Inhale to look forward. That's your plank to malasana. Tight thighs as you jump back. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Plank. Malasana, either jump or step. Take a manasana slowly. Feel the hips. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Back on to your backside. Oh no, I lied. Tabletop. Tabletop position. Tabletop twist kicks. So we're going to be in a floating tabletop. Hands under the shoulders. Lift the knees. We'll start to shift weight onto the left hand. Pivot onto the inside of the right foot. Kick. Right? Opposite side. Knees stay close to the body. Pivot onto the top foot. Lower foot kicks out. Knees hover. Pivot and kick. Right? Push into the shoulder. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Lift, twist, kick. Plant, twist, kick. Plant, twist, kick. Shoulder stays strong, pushing into the floor, trying to keep the shoulder away from the ear. Keep the knees under the hips. Keep your ball tight here. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Release. Forearm plank side taps. So run through it all one more time. All right. Just like it sounds. Forearms. So elbows under the shoulders. Palms on the floor. You lift into your plank. Tap out to the side. Tap out to the side. Trying not to let your hips swivel up and down here. Option. Knees on the floor, but still an elongated knee on the floor. Tap out to the side that way. Tailbone stays lengthening toward the knees on both options. Get ready. In 3, 2, 1. Plank. Tap out to the side. Don't let your hips move. Press into the shoulders or press into the elbows to activate the shoulders. Stay with it, 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Release. All right, back to the top. Navasana bicycles for 30 seconds. Remember these, option is to hold. Get ready. And 3, 2, 1. Bicycle. High bicycle. Twist. Try to get the elbow on the outside of the knee as best as you can. Good posture. Halfway. Seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Release that. Side plank, crunches. All right, so this is a lot of coordination, side body strength, shoulder stability here. Okay, ready? Option, knee on the ground. Remember that one. And 3, 2, 1. Side plank forearm, crunch. 30 seconds. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice work. I'm feeling pretty warm here. I'm sure you are. Oh yeah. Get ready. 30 seconds other side. And 3, 2, 1. Lift. Crunch. Halfway. Stay with it. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Nice side body strength. Also great for your knees, especially if you do a lot of running or hiking. All right, plank to malasana. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Plank. Malasana. Tight core on the way back. Hips don't shift. It should be super tight. Or you do the step one, right? Into the malasana. Three, 2, 1. Nice. Tabletop twist kicks coming up. 30 seconds. Starts in 3, 2, 1. Tabletop, knees under the hips, twist, pivot, kick. Push into the hand on the ground. Keep the shoulder away from the ear. Strong hand, weight towards thumb and index side of your hand, just like a plank, right? Long leg strengthens your groin here on that twist through. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Final one, plank, side taps. On the forearms. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Plank, tap, tap, tap. Feet at least hip width or shoulder width apart. If they're closer, it's going to be really hard to keep the hips from swiveling. Halfway. Stay with it. 10 seconds to go. Last one of these. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Nice job. Good job on the core. All right. We got 1, 2, 3 exercises. We'll do 3 times, and then we'll cool it down with a few stretches. Oh yeah. Super people pull downs, squat jumps, warrior 3 repeats, 2 standing split handstand. Those are 3 exercises that we'll do. Super people pull downs, this will be good for your scapulas. Since we don't have weights or bands at the moment, please get some because I'm going to start using them no matter what soon. Right? Super people pull down for 30 seconds. Let me pull this over here. So we lift heels, tailbone lengthens down toward the heels, arms out overhead, lift your chest, elbows drive to the sides of the body, gaze down at the mat. We squeeze as you elbows back, you lift a little higher. Option for this, take a break if you need it in between. Keep the tailbone lengthening to the knees and protect your back in 3, 2, 1, lift, pull, squeeze shoulder blades together. Keep the back of your neck long, halfway. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Release. Now let's get up. Let's get up. Squat jumps. 30 seconds of squat jumps. Don't go crazy with these. I want to not get a million reps, right? Feet hip to shoulder width apart. I like to jump up like I'm touching for something. If you have a fan, just be careful, right? Hips drop, chest up, gaze forward. We jump. Landing back in to the hips and the knees gently. Option if you're worried about neighbors or anything onto the toes, like you're gonna jump, but then you don't, right? Get ready. Time starts in 3, 2, 1. Squat, jump, absorb, softly, soft as you can. Halfway. Almost there. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yeah, that's good. Whew. Warrior 3 reps. The handstand or standing split. So when you go into the handstand, I'll just demonstrate real quick while you're catching your breath. All right, so 30 seconds of Warrior 3. Hamstring stretch, hamstring contracts to bring you up. Back of the leg stretches. All 5 toes point down to the floating leg. Back of the leg contracts to bring you up. After the 30 seconds, we'll find either a nice standing split hold or look in between the hands. We'll come onto the toes of the foot on the floor. The floating leg helps to kick you up, and we'll play with some handstand hops, right? The bottom leg stays down. That's your safety to bring you back down. Don't try to straighten both legs. Don't try to back bend out of it. You can come closer to a wall for that portion if it makes you feel more comfortable, right? Strong hands when you get there. Get ready. Warrior 3, and 3, 2, 1. Inhale, Warrior 3, or staff. Exhale, 3. Inhale, staff. Exhale, 3, hamstring. Try to keep the hips square. Almost there. All right, 3, 2, 1. Either hold, standing split. If you want to find a little more flexibility, you can bend the knee, right? If that also feels good. If not, 30 seconds of handstand play. Right? Try to hold it. Try to find the top leg over your shoulders, the bottom leg. That's your safety, so that you don't go behind you. A wall is a great thing to have behind you. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Child's pose. All right, make your way up. Same the other side. Right leg, staff, warrior 3, hamstring stretch, hamstring contract, 30 seconds, standing split, then handstand play. Okay, get ready. And 3, 2, 1, staff, warrior 3. No need to get your shoulders lower than your hips. For the warrior 3, try to keep your upper body erect, kind of like a cobra pose. Right, we're lifting your heart. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, find your standing splits. Or your handstand hops. Play with it a few times here, right? Give it a try. The more you're stacked, the easier it'll be to enter. This is what we're trying to get, is this shape, even if it's just trying to get there. But the bottom leg is holding, the top leg is overhead, right? Because the bottom leg is there, you're not going to go behind you, right? Even if you bend the leg. Child's pose. Super people, pull downs. 30 seconds. Get ready. Start in 3, 2, 1. Lift feet, lift heart, elbows to your side, gaze down at the mat, long back of the neck. So lift higher as you bring the elbows back. Halfway. Three, 2, 1. Release. Squat jumps, and then we'll cool it down. All right. Final 30 of something a little intense. Get ready. Squat jumps start. In 3, 2, 1. Hips back. Go. Look forward, look down. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Whew. Okay, we're awake. Let's bring it down to the flow. You deserve it. Let your body calm down. Straighten out both legs. We'll take right knee into chest. Option is grabbing behind the knee or peace finger bind on the big toe or strap around the ball of the foot if you use a strap. Right, I'm stretching my right leg here. So trying to bring right hip down, left hip up, square off the hips, shoulder plugs back away from your ear. Inhale, we open up to the right side, right leg. Inhale to center. You could switch the grip, so left hand on the outside of the right foot, or switch the grip of the strap, or on the outside of the knee. To help find not a full twist, we're keeping the right hip down, long leg. You'll feel a difference if the hip stays glued down, trying to lengthen through the outside of the thigh, not into the back, really. And inhale back to center. Maybe get up a little higher on this time. Bend the knee. We'll take a reclined figure 4, right ankle on top of left knee. Thread the needle and bring it in towards your chest. Ankle is active toward the knee. Release. Both legs long. Left knee into chest. Hips are squared off. Grab behind the left knee. Peace finger bind or strap on the toe. I'm stretching my left leg, so left hip down, right hip up. Switch the grip. Oh no, sorry. Open up to the left. Wide leg. Inhale to center. Then we switch the grip on either the strap or your foot. Opposite hand. Cross the body, but don't let the hip lift much off the floor. Release. Back to center. Knee on the ankle for a figure 4. Try to keep the low back on the ground as you pull it in. Both knees on the ground. We'll get arms wide. Or sorry, both feet on the ground. Twist. Hang out the center. Exhale, twist to the other side. And knees to the center. Give yourself a big hug. Take a happy baby. Feet wide. Tailbone touches the ground. Try to drive your knees toward the floor. Grabbing the outside of your feet or peace finger bind on the big toe. I like to go straighten the legs a little bit here. You can do that too if you'd want. Give yourself another hug, biggest hug you can get. And exhale, release into your Shavasana for a few moments here. Relax, breathe. Let your body know it's time to relax. Bring some movements back into your ankles and wrists. Extend arms overhead. Like you just woke up from a nap. Big stretch. Roll over onto your side, fetal position, just for a moment. Press up to a seat. Thank you for joining me today, YogaFIT. You guys are amazing. And if there's one thing to take from your routines that you're doing, consistency, right? Finding that consistent flow of movement for yourself. Even if you're taking these classes and you want to take it down a notch and take the options that I provide, go for it. You're still moving, even if you don't necessarily feel 100%. If you have an injury or something, it's another story. Please talk to us about that. But if you're just feeling a little bit slow, it's all right. Take the options, right? Move yourself. You'll feel better afterwards, I promise. Or most likely will, right? So consistency, use that as your mantra. Thank you. Namaste. Check out our website, feelgoodyoga.com, or our schedules and everything on cloudstudios.com/feelgoodyoga. Have a wonderful day. Peace.